Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over, in my opinion, the best way to play Roaring Moon, and that is going to be Turbo Roaring Moon with Trekking Shoes along with the Bibarel engine, which is something that I think is really strong as of right now. Roaring Moon is one of those brand new cards from the Paradox Rift expansion that has been getting tons of hype and has been one of the most played decks in online tournaments recently, and a lot of people have been trying to figure out what is exactly the best way to play it, and this is currently my preferred version. So we have Roaring Moon EX here with 230 HP. It is that ancient Pokemon with that frenzied gouging. You just knock out your opponent's active Pokemon, and if your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out in this way, this Pokemon does do 200 to itself. So that is the only drawback, so you do need to be really careful when you are using that frenzied gouging, and that is one of the only things that is holding this card back. Calamity Storm deals 100 damage, and you may discard a stadium in play, either yours or your opponent, so it doesn't matter who put the stadium down. You just discard a stadium in play, and you deal 120 more damage, which means you're dealing 220 for 3. You're honestly going to find yourself using Calamity Storm a lot more than you might think. Yes, Frenzy Gouging can knock out literally anything. However, Calamity Storm might be considered the better overall attack, as you don't have that major drawback of dealing 200 to yourself. Here is the list that we're going to be running today. The deck list will be in the description as well. I think it's really powerful. We have the Bibarel engine as Judge Path and Iono Path. Just Path decks in general have still been seeing quite a bit of play, so I think that having that Bibarel engine is very good when they do try and disrupt you. It's just great also at getting through the deck. We have another brand new card here from Paradox Rift, Morpeko. This is a card that's been getting a lot of talk recently, whether or not it should be in Roaring Moon or not, and I'm personally a big fan of it. Honestly, I've been kind of trying to look for space for a second one, just because I think it's so powerful. Its ability, in a hungry hurry, if this Pokemon has no energy attached, it has no retreat cost. So most of the time, this Pokemon is not going to have an energy attached to it, which means it has no retreat cost, and if it has energy attached to it, it just has a 1 retreat cost, so not necessarily too big of a deal. And its Energizer Wheel is actually a pretty okay attack versus things like Gardevoir or Lost Zone Toolbox, able to deal 70 damage, knock out a lot of little small things, and you also get to move the energies onto your benched Pokemon, which I think is also pretty good as well. We have Radiant Greninja as well for draw support. We have double Squawkabilly. The reason why I have 2, and I think this is really important for any of you who are wanting to build your Roaring Moon decks, play double Squawkabilly. I think that this card is incredibly important on that very first turn of the game, and I have lost games to prizing it, so I think just having the second one is very good. Lumineon as well, being able to get things like your Sada's Vitality, which is one of the best new cards from the new set, being able to choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them in this way, and you get to draw 3 cards on top of it. You have also the one of Iono and one of Boss's Orders, which is why the Lumineon is very important, as sometimes you need those cards, so just being able to cherry pick those out of the deck with that luminous sign is very important. We decided to go with the Trekking Shoes. As I said, this is a turbo variant. I think Trekking Shoes is very powerful, just allowing you to burn through the deck as quickly as possible. And I've been really enjoying them. I originally had Pokegear in the deck, but I have been liking Trekking Shoes a little bit more, just because I think they're a little bit better in the early game. But anyways, that is the list as of right now. As I said, it'll be in the description. And yeah, let's hop into some games and show off just how powerful this deck is. If you're looking for any of these cards in real life, make sure to go check out GameGridSLC.com. You can use my code SmartTCG for 5% off on your next order. And yeah, you can get those cards shipped directly to your door or any other TCG product that you might be looking for. All right, let's hop into some gameplay. Alrighty, everyone, so hopping into it, looks like we're going to be going up against that Miraidon deck. Miraidon, still one of the more powerful decks in the standard format, so we're going to see how we're able to do against it. Now, I did have the option, I felt like mentioning this, to go first or second. I did choose to go second. I think that this is a deck that you really want to try and go second with, because you hit turn 1, or your goal is to hit turn 1 every single time. So if you are going second, then you have a decent shot, because you can use things like Sada's Vitality, and you'll be able to kind of burn through your deck a little bit more consistently. So anyways, there is the Beach Court, the brand new Beach Court, I believe from Paradox Rift. Yep, very beautiful card. Really one of the cooler artworks we've seen in quite some time. Definitely would like to pick one of those up if I'm able to. But anyways, you see the Squawk and Seize on that very first turn of the game. I will note that there was no path put down. They chose obviously to do the Beach Court, which is good. I mean, we had Stadium anyways, but sometimes path can be a little bit of a scary card to deal with. So here is Tandem Unit once more. They are going to be able to retreat into their one prize Mareep here if they choose to, but looks like they're going to go into that Raikou here, going to be able to use that fleet-footed drawing one card. Looking for something like that energy. We see the energy attachment onto the Iron Hands definitely makes sense. And we'll see the pass off to me. So Turbo is the name of the game, and we have an absolutely phenomenal start. So we're going to start off here with the Roaring Moon, and also I think a Bidoof. We can toss both of these down. We also have another VIP pass as well we're going to be able to use. We're going to get ourselves another Roaring Moon and a Squawkabilly. Just want to make sure I hit that turn 1 KO here. Also, Beach Core. I think we're going to use it if we're able to. Giving us that free retreat is definitely very, very nice. And with how strong our hand is here, I think we're going to be in a good spot. So we'll go Greninja here first. There's another VIP pass. We might as well use it. Going to get ourselves, I think, a second Bibarel. I mean, I guess if we're going to... I think we just want to go Morpeko here as free retreat anyways. We don't really need 3 Roaring Moon on the field, so I think we'll get ourselves that Morpeko. We did most importantly, though, prize a Bibarel, which is a little bit unfortunate because we just have that one in hand. So hopefully we will pull it off the prize cards. So anyways, pretty decent start here. We know we have the Dark Energy as well. I think at this point we can just choose, see what we get here. Cross Switcher, do not need that here. We're pretty much just trying to knock out their 2 prizers, just KO over and over again, so not necessarily under too much pressure in that respect. Well, Dark Patch, going to go on to the Roaring Moon here. We are kind of in an interesting spot. I could Ultra Ball here. I could retreat and then just really dig for Sadas, which is like the one thing that I could do. Because I'm so likely I find a Dark Energy. I guess it's more likely I find Sadas than a Dark Energy. So yeah, I think we'll go, or it's more likely I find Sadas than Dark Patch plus Energy, I think. So we'll go here and we'll dump the VIP pass as well. Just keep thinning out. We're going to toss these away. Yeah, there's 3 Dark Patch and 4 Sadas. Yeah, so we're pretty likely, I think, to find a Sada. We have a decent, but then again, we also have PokéStop as well, which makes it interesting. So, yeah, even though this deck is like very turbo and kind of linear at times, it is a little bit more difficult, I think, to sequence than what might meet the eye. I think, though, it's pretty... There's a decent chance I just find another PokéStop, though. So I think we're just going to Squawk here first. I think that's a little bit better, because there's a good chance I just find another PokéStop. So, seems... Okay, and yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just drew into another PokéStop. Okay. Yeah, so we do have it here. We'll go Dark Patch, attach for turn. We'll go here as well. We know we need to do that, and then we can Trekking Shoes. We do not need the Switch Cart. Discard that. There is a Cross Switcher. That is fine. I can retreat into the Roaring Moon here. I'm going to put down this PokéStop. Just want to keep digging here, looking for more pieces. We also get to bump it as well with our Calamity Storm, putting a lot of pressure on them here to just draw 3 cards. Pretty nice. So, all right, we'll Trekking Shoes once more. Looks like we got ourselves a Pal Pad. However, I don't think we've discarded any supporters yet, so we'll just toss that away. Still looking for Sada's Vitality. And if you look at this here, we are at 22 cards on the very first turn of the game. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, yeah, things are looking great here. I'm not really too worried about the... I think taking this knockout here. I mean, they would need to. I mean, they need so much here, right? Because they need the Zapdos. Iron Hands is going to be very difficult to pull off here. They're going to have to hit like Iron Hands plus. Yeah, they have to get the 3 energy plus like the counter catcher boss's orders, which does seem quite difficult. And there is the concession, just completely running them over with that turn 1 blitz. Deck's incredibly fast. That's exactly what it's built to do. All right, that was a pretty quick first game, completely taking over really, really quickly. Let's hop into another one. Alrighty, everyone. So hopping into it, looks like we're going to be going up against Charizard. Going second here once again, as that is the best usually for this deck. So we do see the Nest Ball coming out here. Going to be able to get that turn 1 Pidgey. However, looks like going second has made it so that they can't use a draw supporter, which means that they're not able to set up very well, and especially against this deck that can oftentimes be viewed as a death sentence. So with decks like Gardevoir, Chen Pao, all these other decks, going first as a Charizard player is oftentimes okay because they're not going to hit you on turn 1. However, if you're going up against Roaring Moon, especially how turbo this build is, sometimes just is not going to work out very well for you. So they're going to start off here with VIP Pass. Going to get ourselves the Squawkabilly. Roaring Moon going to be tossed onto the bench as well. And I think at this point, we just want to full send, just thin out as many energies as possible, turn on all these Sadas, all these Dark Patches. We have double Switch Cart in deck as well. We might just pull off double Dark Patch plus Sada's Attach Retreat as well. There's just so many options for us that have opened up. We can use Ultra Ball here, thinning out even more. Gonna get ourselves that to Bidoof. I guess I could just get myself another Roaring Moon, but if we're, yeah, I guess if we're just going for a turn 1 Roaring Moon, we don't really need some Bidoof. But then again, I guess we're so likely to find one anyways. But I guess just like, that's interesting. I think we probably just want to get Roaring Moon here so we can Sawdust to 2. Because if they are able to get themselves out of it, or I do like miss this somehow, I think it'll be better to have that there. So anyways, Sada's Vitality gonna be going 1 and 2 onto both Roaring Moon. 1 and 2, drawing 1, 2, and 3 here. More Dark Energies. We'll go Greninja here. Unfortunately, we're going to be discarding a lot of Sadas here, which is kind of the sad thing, but still looking okay. I think at this point, I'm just going to send it. Squawkabilly, going to be used discarding the hand, drawing 6 cards. Definitely a chance that we miss it here for sure. Not there yet. So we did draw the Switch card though, which was not bad. Grab ourselves Roaring Moon. PokéStop here. PokéStop. Double Dark. Okay. Double Dark Patch. All right. But then again, we haven't really seen any Dark Patch, so I'm not too surprised that we hit that. Dark Patch. Dark Patch again. Go here. And then we will Switch Cart into the Roaring Moon here, and we're going to be able to take that knockout. Turn 1, Calamity Storm, dealing 220 damage, just completely running them over. I'm taking rid of the PokéStop here to do a little extra damage. Extra damage doesn't matter, but more or less just taking away PokéStop as an option. Just completely running them over here. Crazy, crazy deck when that actually works. So, anyways, let's see what they end up doing here. I have 22 cards in my deck on the very first turn of the game. I've gone through around 40 cards on this very first turn. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I have gone through effectively 38 cards. I've gone through 30 plus cards on that very first turn of the game. That's absolutely wild. All right. There is the Charmander hitting the board. The big question is, what can they really do after this? Like, what is their response? I don't know if there's a whole lot that they can do in this situation, but Call for Family could definitely kind of help them restabilize the board state just a little bit. But if they don't have the energy, then they're just not going to be able to do much of anything here. You can just take out that Charmander nice and easy. So, yeah, if I'm them, I'm not really sure what the out is here. Yeah, looks like they don't have anything. Okay. All right. Now our goal here is to, I think, just find ourselves the Cross Switcher pieces. I think, yeah, that's pretty much what we need. Dark Patch. Go into here. This will be Bibarel for 2. I don't really want to dump the PokéStop. Trekking Shoes. Trekking Shoes. Grab that. Trekking Shoes. Grab the Cross Switcher. PokéStop. Drawing 3 here. All right. It is the second turn of the game, and I have 13 cards left in deck. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think we'll just Pal Pad here, back double Sadas, as we have 4 in the discard pile. And then I think it's just, yeah, pretty simple. Calamity Storm taking the KO. Unfortunately, did miss, but that's not the biggest of deals here. Yep, Calamity Storm taking that knockout here. Discarding the Stadium. Yeah, and if I'm them, I don't really know what to play. Is maybe Rare Candy Charizard KO, and then I just Frenzied gouging them. So, seems like still a very, very disastrous situation. So we'll see though. I am down 3 PokéStop though, so I don't have necessarily as easy of a way to Calamity Storm for 200 plus. So maybe if they go in with Radiant Zard, then I have to Frenzy Gouging. Might become a little bit difficult. And yeah, I would not be surprised if they just gave up here. I don't think there's a whole lot that they can do. I think once we hit that turn 1, they might have just turned off their computer. I think we might have made them turn off their computer here. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. I think the PC has gone off here. We'll see though. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Yeah, I think they just quit the game when I hit turn on. Yep, it looks like there's nothing that they can do. I honestly think even if they were here, would not have done anything, or we're gonna be able to take the knockout, and that is exactly what the deck's supposed to do. Turn one, explode, just run them over. And I think this is a great deck list to do so. So, anyways, that is gonna do it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed this Turbo Roaring Moon list. If you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Helps me out as a creator. And with that being said, this is SmartTCG. Thank you so much for all the support as always. I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out, everyone. If you're looking to improve your game, I do offer coaching on MetaFi. I was ranked in the top 16 ranked players in the world last season, and I know what it takes to improve your game. My students won a combined 3 regionals last year, and I know what it takes to reach that next level. I do offer a free coaching consultation so you can get an idea whether or not coaching works for you. And along with that, I also have a singular sessions, training packages, and more. If you're looking to find out more information, feel free to book that free consultation, or also don't hesitate to shoot me a message on Discord. My Discord will be in the description. All right. Thanks for sitting around and listening to this. I appreciate it. This is SmartTCG. I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out.